Okay, we ready to begin?
Yeah.
Kirk Rager? Kirk Rager.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
very
Graves.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Jessica Pesta of Westbury, New York.
Number 10. Okay, number 3 is, in advance, I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone's name.
Okay.
I'm just apologize for mispronouncing anyone's name.
Oh.
Sybil Janik, number 3.
Anna Diaz, Valley Stream, New York.
Thomas Francis. Number 6.
Brenda Simmons of Bayshore, New York.
Okay, number 7. We have Joanna Zalea, Farmingdale.
Number 8, Tatiana Navar, Brentwood, New York.
Number 9, Ryan Campbell, Freeport.
Catherine Trent, Amityville.
Okay, number 11, Danielle Gita, Farmingdale.
Right.
Number
Shift 'em up a little
12.
bit. How many ladies pick? Is it a certain number? Oh, okay. We're going through the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna be here.
Shayla Lawrence, East Patchogue.
It's number 12. Number 13, lucky 13. Audrey Terrell, Lindenhurst.
Anthony Vietri, Farmingdale, New York.
Okay, number 15, Tiara Moore, Huntington Station.
Number 16, William Luciani, Bethpage, New York.
Number 17, we have Sandra Campbell, Freeport. Number 18,
Number 18, Latarsha Jones, Uniondale.
okay, number 19, Patrick Murray, North Massapequa.
Number 20, Carlos De La Rosa, Bronx, New York.
Okay, number 21, Lizelle Powder.
Number 22, Christelle Jeanty, Wyandanch, New York.
Okay, number 23, we have Victoria Passarelli, Yaphank, New York.
Matthew Cockey's, Rockville Center.
Number 25, Catherine Fisher, West Bevelon.
26, Anastasia Russos, Comac, New York.
27. We have Alexis Roman, East Northport.
Number 28, Laverne Finchen, Bronx, New York.
Number 29, Crystal Johnson, Farmingdale.
Number 30, Angelina Lunati, Lake Grove.
Alright, 31. Mikashi McKenzie, Uniondale.
32, Jaina Love, Bellport.
33, Roy Wallace, Central Islip.
34, Carlos Ramirez, Bayshore.
35, Letitia Webb, Farmingdale.
36, Bernard Eason, Amityville.
37, Calvin Oliver, Long Beach.
38, Megan McCormack, Brentwood.
39, Tashina Clairvaux, Belfort. Tashiana, I'm sorry.
Number 40, Joe Crowley, Bethpage.
41, Jeanette Pullman, Babylon.
42, Raja Khan, Massapequa.
43, Eric Bender, Hicksville, New York.
44, Lionel Lung, Flushing, New York.
45, Kendon Knight, West Babylon.
46, Tamisha Bonaparte, Bellport.
47, Martha Olympia Villarreal, Farmingdale.
48, Tara Schroeder, Levittown.
49, Dawn McKean, Levittown.
50, Kiara McAllister, Farmingdale.
51, Shanta Lipsey, Farmingdale.
52, Lori Michelle Pincus, Massapequa.
And 53, Jenny Estimable, North Baldwin.
54, Cesar Whitford, Brooklyn, New York.
55, Odessa Kathy Kelly, Corona.
56, Barbara Heinrich, Farmingdale.
57, Ryan Eason, Farmingdale.
58, Brian Carlucci, Dix Hills.
59, Isia Phillips, Hempstead.
60, Antoine Manning, Bellport.
61 is Ashante Jackson, Far Rockaway.
62, Francis Canizaro, Bayshore.
63, Carlise Moore, Fort Jefferson.
64, Kevin Strominger, Farmingdale.
65, Robert Soiley, Farmingdale.
66, Racine Evans, West Babylon.
67, Rochelle Bryan, Hempstead.
68, Cora Fields, Hempstead.
69, Gabriella Matute, West Babylon.
70, Anna Gonzalez, Uniondale.
71, we have Angelina Stoher, Holbrook.
72, Patricia Ann Sullivan, Wyandanch.
73, Unel Daly, Jamaica.
74, Faustine Harris, Hempstead.
75, Denisa Saballo, Jamaica.
76, Caitlin Ferraro, Farmingdale.
77, Brendan Noel Baker, Sunnyside.
78, Latoya Ricks, Amityville.
79, Monique Wilson, Wheatley Heights.
Number 80, Megan Schroeder, Levittown.
81, LaShawn Creekmore, Wyandanch.
82, Danielle Cuervo, Baldwin, New York.
83, Francisca Parisi, Massapequa.
84, Angela Castro, Farmingdale.
85, Ryan Hunt, Farmingdale.
86, Fatima Edley, Smithtown.
87, Norima Lazada, Brooklyn.
88, Kerry Weaver, Valley Stream.
89, Willamay Hannah, Ronkonkoma.
Number 90, Siobhan Good, Brentwood.
91, Naqui Mohammed Ahmed, Elmont.
92, Jonathan Gutierrez Garcia, Levittown.
93, Sharita Burgess, Hempstead.
94, Renita Gay of East Islip.
95, Alexis Richardson, Huntington.
96, Maurice Morrison, Uniondale.
97, Alexis Garcia, Bellport.
98, Chanel James of Copag.
99, Rosemary Santos, Freeport.
100, Moses Marshall, Huntington Station.
101, Robert DeRiro, Mastic Beach.
102, Jocelyn Arthur of Amityville, New York.
103, Patricia Colias, Deer Park.
104, Ruth Ann Douglas, West Babylon.
105, Matthew Rose, Melbourne.
106, Tammy Adams of Ozone Park.
107, Kiera Pena, Bronx.
108, Nicole Caluzzi Mason, Bayshore.
109, Linda Buller, Melville.
110, Sherry Ann Gilding, Brooklyn, New York.
111, Natalie Gadsden, Wyandanch.
112, Deja Monet Grady, Middle Island.
113, Robert Abreu of Quorum.
114, Kiana Cruz, Levittown.
115, Liliana Osorio, Hicksville.
116, Aisha Lomax of Garden City.
117, Kevin Hill, Amityville.
118, Wendy Gerelson, Farmingdale.
119, Camille Lyons, Bayshore.
120, Paige Ford, Wyandanch.
121, Teresha Boyce, Brooklyn.
122, Jennifer Jordan, Jamaica, New York.
123, Wilson Kearney, Hempstead.
124, Nancy DeLuca, Massapequa.
125, Raquel Dowling, Inwood.
Crystal Thomas, 126, Uniondale.
127, Christian Ovell, East Islip.
128, Gerline Albert, Jamaica, New York.
129, Shantae Jackson, Huntington Station.
130, Opal Hunt, Hempstead.
131, Carolina Askew, Central Islip.
132, Shannon Pagero, Farmingdale.
133, Heather Meyer, Bellport, New York.
134, Beatrice Gershman, Farmingdale.
135, Sabrina Ricketts, Brentwood.
136, Angelita Nunez, Amityville.
137, Selena Padilla, Bayshore.
138, Natasha Hardwood, Amityville.
139, Nakia Mazik, Wantagh.
140, Ebony Carter, Wyandanch.
141, Michelle Panachia, Lindenhurst.
142, Selena Henderson, Hempstead.
143, Cynthia Alvarado, Brentwood.
144, Brittany Rice, Farmingdale.
145, Lauren Burrill, Bethpage.
146, Chanel Ward, North Babylon.
147, Patience Daniels, Bellport.
148, Sharon Cavalier, Shirley, New York.
149, Jaquita McLaughlin, Rockville Center.
150, Nadej Guriand, Huntington Station.
151, Margarita Moore, Huntington.
152, Whitney Williston, Bayshore.
153, Belinda Ramirez, Hicksville.
154, Anna Murphy, Levittown.
155, Scott Measle, Floral Park.
156, Rose Teamo, Uniondale.
157, Robin Watkins, Roosevelt.
158, Mark Choudhury, Hollis, New York.
159, Nicholas Alexander, Malvern.
160, Lisa Hamsky, Blue Point, New York.
161, Eric Messner, East Northport.
162, Aisha Lyle, Wheatley Heights.
163, Josephine Ortiz, Mineola.
164, Anael Martinez, Farmingdale, New York.
165, Shamika Addison, Hempstead.
166, Eric De Jesus, Bayshore.
167, Benjamin Patton Jr., Hempstead.
168, Jermaine Creekmore, Ronkonkoma.
169, Kia Richardson, Central Islip.
170, Nicholas Trifoli, Farmingdale, New York.
171, Destiny Green, Sanford, Florida.
172, Jessica Corazon, East Meadow, New York.
174, Thomas Berkemeyer, Belport. 173, I'm sorry, 173, Thomas Berkemeyer.
174, Alicia Spaulding, Farmingdale, New York.
175, Michelle Martinez, East Hampton.
176, Kavan Skies, Coram, New York.
177 is Jessica Major, Dix Hills.
178,
Hello.
Elisa Ducnan, Bethpage, New York.
179, Laura Zachman, Farmingdale.
180, Nikita Davis, Central Islip.
181, Tim McCreary, Deer Park.
182, Tammy Franklin, Farmingdale.
183, Jasmine Drain, Freeport.
184, Frank Palumbo, West Babylon.
185, Joycey Day, Farmingdale.
186, Gina Payne, Bronx, New York.
187, Francis Diaz, Islip.
188, Brianna Dakers, Massapequa.
189, Janice Blizzard, Lindenhurst.
190, Aaron Epstein, Babylon, New York.
191, Jonelle Brentley, Amityville.
192, Liliana Alves, Elmont, New York.
193, Harriet Carpenter, Flushing.
194, Dorothy Bethea, Belport.
195, Charlene Bennett, Oakdale.
196, Lydia Ruiz, Jamaica, New York.
197, Michelle Kimball, Wading River.
198, Jacqueline Pagano, Huntington Station.
199, Angie Penna, Farmingdale.
Number 200, Michael Ott, Farmingdale, New York. 2-second break.
Are you calling all the names?
Yeah.
All 700?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
And,
not exactly 700, but it's close.
and the first, for the apartment applications is the first 20 something?
No, it's whoever qualifies for it.
Okay. So it depends, you don't really know yet?
Yeah.
What, how many apartments are there?
It's 71 total.
Okay.
Alright. 201, Stephen Froloff, Montauk.
202, Shayla Valdez Jean, Farmingdale, New York.
203, Rachel Walker, from Brentwood.
204, Amanda Kosher, Farmingdale, New York.
205, Lavender Charlton, West Babylon.
206, Ana Guerrera, Bellport.
207, Shantia Gibson, Cambria Heights.
208, Kevin Mentor, Brentwood.
209, Kathy Rodriguez, Ozone Park.
210, Victoria Yenzer, Farmingdale.
211, Beatrice Martinez, Farmingdale.
212, Ryan Marcis, Farmingdale, New York.
213, Ashley Miller, Amityville.
214, Tashara Gillard, Wheatley Heights.
215, Tristan Campbell, Bayshore.
216, Donald Zagardo, Queens Village.
217, Miranda Lopez, Freeport.
218, Swineka Danzler, Bellport, New York.
219, Rosa, Argueta, Hempstead.
220, Leah Allen, Brooklyn, New York.
221, Gianna Barrico, West Babylon.
222, Jennifer Saputo, Farmingdale, New York.
223, Angelica Duque, Massapequa.
224, Tania Garcia, New York, New York.
225, Stephanie Roche, Amityville.
226, Jenna Stalzy, Farmingdale.
227, Marcos Pinata, Oceanside.
228, Greta Mims, Calverton, New York.
229, Frederica Diogene, West Babylon.
230, Karima Hill, Wyandanch.
231, Samantha Williams, Wyandanch.
232, Kelvin Decree, Freeport, New York.
233, Ahmed Seed, Fresh Meadows.
234, Shania Worrell, Brooklyn.
235, Sade Thomas, Bellport.
236, Michelle Fredericks, Amityville.
237, Barbara Gomula, Oakdale.
238, Chanel Henderson, Hempstead.
239, Barbara Creekmore, Lindenhurst.
240, Lakeisha Nichelle Ambrose, North Amityville.
241, John Herban, Huntington.
242, Jacina Algarin, Amityville.
243, Gabrielle Torres, Central Islip.
244, Maria Darling Otage, Amityville, New York.
245, Dorothy Schreiber, Huntington Station.
246, Humberto Benitez, Far Rockaway.
247, Cecily Mobley, Bellport.
248, Corinne Morrison, Uniondale, New York.
249, Carol Alani, Brooklyn.
250, Tatiana Stevenson, Bayshore.
251, Diane DeMuth, Cormac.
252, James Hunt, Centereach, New York.
253, Linda Gooden.
254, George Alayon, Farmingdale.
255, Tamiko Goggins, Farmingdale.
256, Jesse Seville, Dix Hills, New York.
257, Stephen Cardman, Levittown.
258, Lourdes Cruz, Smithtown.
259, Robert Escolastico, Uniondale.
260, Stephanie Dominguez, Bronx, New York.
261, Lydia Soto, Lindenhurst.
262, Carmen Carbajal,
Yes.
Amityville.
263, Ryan Laborel, Greenpoint.
264, Trinae Bowling, Westbury.
265, Richard Villagara. That was 265, yeah, 266.
266, Iris Lizama, Uniondale.
267, Shelby Chavez, Wyandanch.
268, Catherine Hopper, Wantagh.
269, Scott Adrella, Farmingdale.
270, Karen Collado Adames, Lindenhurst.
271, Ashley Ortiz, New York, New York.
272, Mariela Mendez, Amityville.
273, Kalia Jean, Huntington Station.
274, Jaleese Watts, Hempstead.
275, Justina Hurley, College Point.
276, Jennifer Poliandro, Wading River.
277, Robert Gale, Hempstead.
278, Sharia Martin, Amityville, New York.
279, Brendan Mildeck, Belport.
280, Kimberly Moran, Farmingdale.
281, Dominique Lloyd, Queens.
282, Chanel Jarrett, Amityville.
283, Susan Razor, Bethpage.
284, Christopher Negri, Belport, New York.
285, Mary Pappas, Farmingdale.
286, Lynette Wigington, Mattatuck, New York.
287, Rondasia Jones, Farmingdale.
288, Alacia Spalding, Farmingdale.
289, Anthony Benzia, Massapequa.
290, Tisha Jean, Huntington.
291, Marie Richiro, Farmingdale, New York.
292, Barbara Kessler, East Northport.
293, Daniel Lorenz, Plainview.
294, Rashawn Haynes, Central Islip.
294, Dejea Martin, Roosevelt. 94. Oh, 295. 295, Dejea Martin.
296, Tiffany DeCutis, Copag.
297, Kevin Mercarello, Farmingdale.
298, Zoila De Leon, Uniondale.
299, Nadia Ramadas, East Rockaway.
300, George Garcia, Jorge Garcia, Flushing, New York.
301, Arabia Robinson, Brentwood.
302, Christina Lentz, West Babylon.
303, Juan Lopez Garcia, Freeport.
304, Irene Ramos, Melville, New York.
305, Dylan Hernandez, Belmore.
306, Tanya Bright, Amityville.
307, Zach Camille,
338, Joyce People, Hempstead, New York. That's low.
309, Sandia Daniel, South Hempstead.
310, Shayna Wright of Wheatley Heights.
311, Jessica Jones, Farmingdale.
312, Amada Coyne, Lindenhurst.
313, David Cummings, Farmingdale.
314, Hermelinda Sagastume, Frederick, Maryland.
315, Joe Hendry Duran, Lindenhurst.
316, Tiffany Rogers, Wyandanch.
317, Carrie Dolan, Plainview.
318, Ryan Healy, Woodbury, New York.
319, Helen Fisher, East Meadow.
320, Shatrenda Smith, Deer Park.
321, Elizabeth Orlini, Massapequa.
322, Patricia Johnson, Conyers, Georgia.
323, Kalisha Smith, Roosevelt.
324, Daniel Johnstone, Wantagh, New York.
325, Nashera Zachary, Melville.
326, Yavrasi Etienne, Queens Village.
327, and Neon Opa, Hempstead.
328, Tanea Nixon, Massapequa, New York.
329, Lewis Brown, Westbury.
330, Melissa Brundage, Uniondale.
331, Carrie Andrews, East Patchogue.
332, Francisco Ventura, Brentwood, New York.
333, Patricia Collier, West Islip.
334, Frank Markovitz, Plainview, New York.
335, Adia Hernandez Neves, Flushing, New York.
336, Saja Rivette Sam, Melville, New York.
337, John Ginther, Farmingdale.
338, Kerry Hennigan, Farmingdale.
339, Sylvia Leon, Uniondale.
340, Lakeisha Barlett, Farmingdale, New York.
341, Jeanette Ortega, Levittown.
342, Katrina Ramsey, West Hempstead.
343, Kalik Pruitt, Westbury.
344, Shania McCargo, Farmingdale.
345, Bareki Muka, Amityville.
346, Raquel Rivera, Bronx.
347, Melissa Fuentes, Bayshore.
348, Jonathan Aguilar, Amityville.
349, Star Flanagan, Wyandanch.
350, Linnell Rodriguez Jimenez, Huntington Station.
351, Jade Miller, Jamaica.
352, Carol Gusak, Patchogue, New York.
353, Donatella Berardi, Westbury.
354, Vivian Daniel, Mount Sinai, New York.
355, Tadisi Halasalesi, Amityville.
356.
Yeah.
356, Alexander Odo Lopez, Wyandanch.
357, Bianca Avello, Roosevelt.
358, Dwaylen Williams, St. Albans, New York.
359, Stacy and Tony, Huntington.
360, Asia Nativity Maldonado, West Babylon.
361, Betty Manel, Huntington.
362, Connor Meng, Hicksville.
363, Destiny Owello, Wyandanch.
364, Lisa Hamilton, Uniondale.
365, John Tyson, Hempstead.
366, Naomi Henderson, White Plains.
367, Letitia Kenner, Amityville.
368, Brian Jimenez, Huntington Station.
369, Joseph Valrin, Hicksville.
370, Danielle Chisholm, Westbury, New York.
371, Alicia Allen, Glen Cove.
372, Sydney Olazabal, Brooklyn.
373, Brianna Huzo, Belfort.
374, Destiny McLean, Jamaica, New York.
375, Natalia Arthur, Amityville.
376, Brandon Lee Hunt, Massapequa.
377, Naquan Brown, Brentwood.
378, Martha Sainez, Levittown.
379, Tashana Mayo, East Patchogue.
380, Robert Smith, Farmingdale.
381, Kiana Brown, Jamaica.
382, Darlene Hopkins, Middle Island.
383, Ruthie Brown, Freeport.
384, Samantha Minarzik, Farmingdale.
385, MD Bevan, Jamaica.
386, Brian Seymour, Port Jefferson.
387, Kyle Tort, Chandler, Arizona.
388, Atia Thompson, Bayshore.
389, Richard Alameda, Farmingdale.
390, Natasha Merritt, West Babylon.
391, Neshoba Snow, Hempstead.
392, Sophia Baptiste, Brooklyn, New York.
393, John Cusimano, Farmingdale.
394, Cynthia Gaimon, Wyandanch.
395, Chrysal Hardy, West Babylon.
396, Tanine Cox, Jamaica, New York.
397, Maribel Echeverria, Far Rockaway.
398, Lisa Dickinson, East Islip.
399, Josephine El Defio, Farmingdale.
Number 400, Shavonner Cogdell, Bellport, New York.
Alright. Yeah, we did 400. 401, 401, Tyrese Chestnut, Belmore.
402, Miguel Chocobar, Farmingdale.
403, Natasha Williams, Jamaica.
404, Catherine Castro, Farmingdale.
405, Emmanuel Orsequia, Jamaica.
406, Jasmine Hunt, Hempstead, New York.
407, Tioni Loveless, Farmingdale.
408, Shaquasia Brooks, Lindenhurst.
409, 409, Michelle Maidonato.
410, Nancy Rithouse, Uniondale.
411, Fashik Newsome, Wyandanch.
412, Lorna Barrett, Central Islip.
413, Teresa Carolelli, Glen Cove.
414, Ludinsky Casimir, Bellport, New York.
415, Naeli Vega, Farmingdale.
416, Quince Ridley Del Val, Wyandanch.
417, Tashima McKay, Central Islip.
418, Marlene Abreu, Amityville.
419, Letitia Cowell, Bellport.
420, Renee Lucas, Hempstead, New York.
421, Isabel Portillo, Oakdale.
422, Jawan Watts, Central Islip.
423, Ricardo Linares, Riverhead.
424, Jerry Ann Forbes, Jamaica, New York.
425, Robert Sweeney, Farmingdale.
426, Olympia Pyre, Westbury, New York.
427, Nicholas Medina, Hicksville.
428, Danielle Nolan, Farmingdale, New York.
429, Anna Padilla Smith, Sayville.
430, Chai Lee Hing, Hempstead.
431, Derek Smith, Medford.
432, Marjorie Belizaire, Wyandanch.
433, Glendy Saravia, Islip Terrace.
434, Nativia Marion Johnson, Deer Park.
435, William Palmer Jr., Lindenhurst.
436, Melinda Sheen, Farmingdale, New York.
437, Gerald Tayomi, East Rockaway.
438, Gloria Gazzola, Levittown.
439, Amreen Ghazi, Belmore.
440, Joseph Leary, Coram, New York.
441, Jameek Rivers, Massapequa.
442, Marlo Del Pozu, East Setauket.
443, Shirley Lavazieri, Bellport.
444, Kimberly Brown, Bellport.
445, Michael Calaroe, Westbury.
446, Shania Wright, Baldwin.
447, Vicky Philogene, Amityville.
448, Patrick Frizzell, Bethpage.
449, Jasmine Porter, Central Islip.
450, Latasha Panin, Long Beach.
451, Tashimi Johnson Kennard, Brookhaven.
452. 452, Lester Hainsworth, Wyandanch, New York.
453, Stephen Odigi, East Elmhurst.
454.
Yeah.
454, Regina Flowers, Babylon, New York.
455, Brianna Mashad. 455.
456, Ellen Schatz, Farmingdale, New York.
457, Mary Marin, Lindenhurst.
458, Journey Davis, Bayshore, New York.
459, Jalila Wright, Deer Park.
460, Martizia Rodriguez, Melville.
461, Kamoy Brown, Laurelton, New York.
462, Bianca Cunlin, Bethpage.
463, Zara Johnson, York, New York.
464, Jennifer Rivera, Amityville.
465, Carol Aquino, Bronx.
466, Aaliyah Green, Farmingdale.
467, Arif Muhammad Boya, Yonkers.
468, Isis Perez, Farmingdale.
469, Christian Hernandez, Farmingdale.
470, Crystal Hendricks, Wyandanch, New York.
471, Elaine Ballman, East Meadow.
472, Melanie Vera Munoz, Farmingdale, New York.
473, Lionel Lung, Queens.
474, Donatella Acosta Demola, Smithtown.
475, Robert Vercuti, Farmingdale.
476, Stephanie Benitez, Huntington Station.
477, Kevin Tannen, Massapequa.
478, Alexis J. Lemoyne, Bellport.
479, Valerie Allen, Islip.
480, Joanne Godard, Farmingdale.
481, Desi Reyes, Bayshore.
482, Oluwafemi David Lawal, Central Islip.
483, Donald Robinson, Farmingdale.
484, Rochelle Dabney, Selden, New York.
485, LeRonda Williams, White Plains.
486, Corey Fry, Uniondale.
487, Topacio Nunez, Brooklyn.
488, Raina Rosenwald, Medford, New York.
489 Brian Flaherty, Oceanside.
490 Emily Bradley, Middle Island.
491 Willie Briggs, Central Islip.
492 Noreen Gracie, Medford, New York.
493 Megan Morillo, Oceanside.
494 Errol Ann S. Mack, Hicksville, New York.
495 Nia Merritt, Freeport.
496 Elisa Faria, Merrick, New York.
497 Brianna Marchione, Montauk.
498 Antonio Marchione, Wantagh, New York.
499 Harumi Valdez, Brentwood.
Number 500 Mary Jarrett, Hempstead, New York.
501 Glennie Tejada, East Islip.
502 Maxine Johnson, Springfield Gardens.
503 Dino Anderson, Far Rockaway.
504 Erin Tracy, Farmingdale.
505 Seth Edu, Farmingdale.
506 Christopher Lofton, Uniondale.
507 Martina Pamphile, Brentwood. Martina Pamphile, Brentwood.
508 Dewea Gross, Rosedale, New York.
509 Adelise Santana, Far Rockaway.
510 Susan Piazza, Miller Place, New York.
511 Symphony Peschel, Melville.
512 Marissa Gonzalez, Brooklyn, New York.
513 Arne Newton, Brentwood.
514 Terrell Lowe, Lindenhurst.
515 Melissa Basso, Bronx.
516 Kim McIver, Sayville, New York.
517 Adam Wiener, Farmingdale.
518 Carl Joseph Capel, West Hempstead.
519 Kimberly Keyser, Brentwood.
520 Ingrid Sosa, Uniondale.
521 Carmen Luna, Belport.
522 Richard Williams, Elmont, New York.
523 Natia Venny, Bayshore.
524 Kathleen Mira, Amityville.
525 Ben Lashin, West Babylon.
526 Allison Caraspulo, Coram, New York.
527 Gail Leek, West Babylon.
528 Stephanie Rule, Farmingdale, New York.
529 Imani Taylor, Middle Island.
5:30, Julietta Stefanello, Riverhead, New York.
5:31, Azaria Gibson, Quorum.
5:32, Akilu Tefesi, Amityville, New York.
5:33, Nicholas De Jesus, Huntington.
5:34, Peter Accardi, Valley Stream.
5:35, Deborah Brunn, Bethpage.
5:36, Christina Higueras, Farmingdale, New York.
5:37, Rosemary Lacurcio, Farmingdale.
5:38, Sierra Bush, Brooklyn, New York.
5:39, Paula Gerard, Wyandanch.
5:40, Diana Alfaro, Bethpage, New York.
5:41, Siri Williams, Far Rockaway.
5:42, Tequila Murphy, Bellport.
5:43, Tammy Ann King, Shirley, New York.
5:44, Adriana Augustine, Farmingdale.
5:45, Sean Taché, Levittown.
5:46, Jamar Ross, Copag, New York.
5:47, Michael Samuels, West Babylon.
5:48, Veronica Clinton, Wyandanch, New York.
5:49, Leo Siri Baez Duran, West Babylon.
5:50, Laura Harbor, Levittown, New York.
5:51, Nicole Smith, Yonkers.
5:52, Russell Coleman, North Babylon.
5:53, Josley Veras, North Babylon.
5:54, Marianne Vanacos, Lindenhurst.
5:55, Keith James, Hempstead.
5:56, Beverly Barnes Hamilton, Kings Park, New York.
5:57, Tashi Flagg, Copeg, New York.
5:58, Shirley Lee Ulisi, Hauppauge, New York.
5:59, Jeanette Merkert, Farmingdale.
5:60, Natalia Mayat, Hempstead, New York.
5:61, Tamil Biggins, Hempstead.
5:62, Lorraine Sylvain, Cambria Heights.
5:63, Christina Adino, Bayshore.
5:64, Napoleon Cummings, Huntington, New York.
5:65, Alexis Ortiz, New York, New York.
5:66, Carolina Avalares, Farmingdale.
5:67, Alicia Riddick, Bayshore.
5:68, Crystal Charles, Brooklyn, New York.
5:69, Rosini Raymond, Hicksville.
570, Ann Snyder, Ronkonkoma.
571, Michael McDaniel, Bayshore.
572, Danielle DeRiso, Farmingdale.
573, Jesus Gorterex, Jericho.
574, Shantae Ross Egbegabe, Copeg.
575, Joseph Douglas, Baldwin.
576, number 576, Ada Hernandez Nieves, Flushing, New York.
577, Amaya Conley, Rockville Center.
578, Kathleen Risuglia, Bellport.
579, 579, Emmanuel Colas, Brentwood.
580, Cindy Ariola, Hempstead, New York.
581, Mariana Hellenbrand, South Beach.
582, Clara Zavalos Oyeda, Belleville, New Jersey.
583, Donnie Sullivan, Medford.
584, Jennifer Cruz, Farmingdale, New York.
585, Marguerite Meldari, East Setauket.
586, Dominique Mayek, Freeport, New York.
587, Alio Yang, Amityville.
588, Saeed Fazmil, Amityville.
589, Alexis Murphy, Bellport.
590, Jennifer Castro Sandoval, Long Beach.
591, Brian Fiorce, Massapequa.
592, Marianne Cameron, Fresh Meadows, New York.
593, Matthew David Fetterbush, East Meadow.
594, Cassandra Cruz, Melville, New York.
595, Taisha Mika James, Wyandanch.
596, J. Young Lee, Silver Spring, Maryland.
597, Heather Bush, Massapequa.
598, Rebecca Figueroa, Brentwood.
599, Christina Bradley, Bellport.
Number 600, Alexia Quotes, Mount Vernon, New York. All right, that's our last break. Hold it down for a minute.
Alright,
We're almost done, guys.
601, Scott Goldstein, Montauk.
For 602, Daniel Powell, Roosevelt, New York.
603, Thelma Duvel, West Babylon.
604, Anwar Saeed, West Babylon.
605, Ann Signa, South Huntington.
606, Lydia Williams, East Patchogue.
607, Siobhan Hill, Bayshore.
608, Athena Atanasio, West Babylon.
609, Yaxini Enriquez, Kobe.
610, Bryce Michael Lanza, East Meadow, New York.
611, Julita Prophet, Forum.
612, Khadijah Hall, Glen Cove, New York.
613, Latoya Roberts, Midtown.
614, Henry Connelly, Seaford, New York.
615, Suzanne Harkins, Patchogue.
616, Diamond Williams, Freeport, New York.
617, Maureen Enos, West Sayville.
618, Nadia Hardwood, Amityville.
My bad.
What was it, 618? 619, Robert McKenzie.
Can I get a light back on, please? Thank you.
620, Bridget Fisher, Farmingdale.
621, Kathy Martinez, West Babylon.
622, Aisha Morrison, Central Islip.
623, Yvette Rivera, Bayshore.
624, Marcel Seymour, Bellport, New York.
625, June Steele, Hempstead.
626, Christina Arneo, New York, New York.
627, Samantha Hamilton, Blue Point.
628, Ike Chukwu Anyag Bunam, Deer Park, New York.
629, Joan Azili Huff, Flushing.
630, Christine Corbin, Rosedale, New York.
631, Dorothy Mason, Farmingdale.
632, Georgia White, Bellport, New York.
633, Shayna Perry, Hempstead.
634, Kadejra Marta, Holbrook, New York.
635, Claudia Ventacore, Huntington Station.
636. Even numbers. Okay.
Sorry guys, 636. Sheila Riddick, Brentwood, New York.
637. Kashima Gordon, Massick.
638. Linda Natalie Lechuga, Frederick, Maryland.
639. 639 Denise Sawyer, Beth Page.
640 Darnell Oshcraft, Jamaica.
641 Sasha Rambert, Farmingdale.
642 Uzma Satar, Farmingdale.
643 Christopher Gita, East Elmhurst.
644 Rosette Gonzalez, Valley Stream.
645 Tatiana Sandoval, Bellport.
646 Rock Andino, Flushing, New York.
647 Monica Mode, Amityville.
648 Shanique Winston, Far Rockaway.
649 Amy Jackson, Freeport.
650 Marguerite Patrizzi, Massapequa, New York.
651 German Rivas, Bellport.
652 Stephen Gorelick, Levittown, New York.
653 Tiffany Mitchell, Bronx.
654 Sierra Green, Brentwood, New York.
655 Danielle Guidu, Farmingdale.
656 Samira Bish, West Babylon, New York.
657 Elaine Gonzalez, West Sayville.
658 Evelyn Matos, West Babylon, New York.
659 Carol Edwards, Farmingdale.
660 Andrea Nichols, Jamaica, New York.
631, finally.
661 Jean Wegner, Levittown.
661
Yeah.
662 Susan Linhart, Farmingdale, New York.
663 Dominique Allen, Freeport.
664 Rosemary Cardona, Farmingdale, New York.
665 Kindlin Lowe, Deer Park.
666 Antony Hankins, Brentwood, New York.
667 Lauren Termini, South Hempstead.
668 Daniela Vasilu, Sunnyside.
669 Suzanne Cunha, Bellport.
670 Anthony Spinelli, Farmingdale.
671 Anne Marie Alavano, Hauppauge.
672, Kristen Patterson, Lindenhurst, New York.
673, Cheryl Johnson, Amityville.
674, Cecilia Rivera, Bronx, New York.
675, Dorothy Ambrosi, Amityville.
678, Jacqueline Valvano, Shirley, New York.
679, Quaye Shorter, Hempstead.
680, Angie Espinal, Amityville.
681, Sandra Blackman, Wading River.
682, Kyle Puizio, Farmingdale, New York.
683, Kalia Keith, Hauppauge.
684, Justin Nicholas Simonian, Belrose, New York.
685, Brianna Santoro, Farmingdale.
686, Shaheen Loya, West Babylon, New York.
687, Carolina Kearney, Lindenhurst.
688, Calogero Marciante, Bethpage, New York.
689, Siobhan Ford, Levittown.
690, Erica Webb, Westbury, New York.
691, Marquilla Falson, Massapequa.
And that commences the lottery.
What was the last number?
691.
691.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate you all for your time.